used a Arduino 101 to make a Arduino-powered bike trailer that has speed sensors and turn signals and accelerometer. It uses the Bluetooth connection to my phone to show messages. I liked using the Arduino 101 because it had the Bluetooth capability that I could just connect straight to my phone, and I actually created an app as well to communicate from the phone to the Arduino to show the messages and activate the left and right turn signal and emergency signal, as well as the speed data from the sensor here. For my desktop development, so that was easier to work with and had a scale that I could keep in mind at all times, I 3D printed a bike just off of Thingiverse. It was very easy to do, and I created a box as well. Actually, I found a box and it was scalable, so I printed that out, and I actually printed 2 bikes and used some other parts to make the trailer so that I didn't have to come up with that either. I just printed more parts. I gave it an on and off switch so that I could power it down when I didn't need it, and I turn it on, and I can connect to it by Bluetooth. And right now I have it saying left turn, and I have it saying left turn on the screen and flashing the indicator, and right turn. And I have her saying tick-tock just as like a turn signal. The other information that passes from the Arduino to the phone through Bluetooth is the speed, and you just can spin it and see the speed changing. The other feature I used was the accelerometer. So when you hit a bump with a trailer with a large load of stuff, you probably need to remember to check it after you hit a bump, because it can shift, and then the next time you go around a corner or hit another bump, you lose your item. So I actually made it so that she says bumpy bump, just as a reminder. And on the screen it flashes to check your load. The screen I robbed from an old battery charger. I actually just used a heat gun to desolder it all at once, and it just kind of dropped out off the board. The charger was kind of done for. It burned up in some way that I didn't want to or need to troubleshoot. As far as what was different between the full size and the scale model, so far I don't have a large enough or bright enough screen. I have a set of addressable LEDs in a matrix that I can set up, but I don't have that done yet, and I need a way to mount them. I don't have a box to mount them on. Right now I just have a large flat pallet. So I was able to set up bike lights to take the place of the LEDs, and it was essentially the same as an LED bike light and an LED in the model. So that will carry over just fine. And I used I used a pinwheel from a toy store to power a different motor to get a wind speed signal. I also liked using the Arduino platform because I had done some other projects with Arduino, so programming and the code examples that are available for the Arduino, and especially the 101 with its different accelerometer sensors and Bluetooth, it was very handy to start with something and expand on it rather than learning from scratch how to program or how to code specific commands that you wouldn't be familiar with any other way. I did enjoy using the Arduino 101 and the Android development software that's available from MIT. It was fun to get these two to work together, and use the different tools that the Arduino One offers, like the Bluetooth and the accelerometer, especially because that kind of sets it apart from the other Arduinos. So just go ahead and do something with an Arduino 101 and Android. They're both easy to work with, and you can get started with no experience or no knowledge of either system directly and use the tutorials and the example code to come up with your project.